So, I was just watching Al Jazeera stream, and they had this white woman on talking about the practice of taking selfies, particularly men taking selfies. And she described these men as narcissistic and psychopathic. No women are included in the study. There have been articles about women taking more pictures than men. Men usually don't take a lot of pictures, a lot of selfies. I grant you that. I take a lot of them, and basically they're just documenting what you're doing. They're just being foolish. They could be narcissistic. You could think you look good, but women take way more pictures than men. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this woman say this stuff, and I don't know who she works for, whether she's still in a university or and she's this is her dissertation or a study or what. And so narcissism is not an exclusively male thing, nor psychosis. The term hysterical comes from being associated with women. Men, say that women had issues, and it was mainly because wasn't getting enough sex. Back in the day, women could go to doctors and have doctors masturbate them so they could calm down and stuff like that. So this is another bunch of nonsense right there. And this lady looks as crazy as a bedbug and as psychotic as anyone I've ever seen myself. And so I'm an MSW therapist, so I've been to school and I studied addiction and mental health. And I sent Al Jazeera Stream a comment about that. So this guy that was reporting, he picked up his camera and he took a selfie of himself, and he said, "Oh, I'm narcissistic." So we all know this thing about Narcissus, if that was his name, uh, looking in the water at his image all the time and stuff like that. I mean, was Muhammad Ali narcissistic because he said he was the greatest and the prettiest thing that ever lived, and that couldn't no man beat him? He could whoop everybody. I mean, if you have something, you do it. And social networking and social media, that's what it is. How in the hell can you be antisocial when you're putting yourself out there? A caveat with her was, well, these men putting these selfies out there to get dates or lure women in and shit like that. But that train goes two ways too and shit. It's just crazy. So people who want to lure people in to hurt people, they're usually on Craigslist or some shit like that. More women have gotten hurt that way than through meeting people on other platforms. I wouldn't say that women don't get lured in and come up missing on social platforms like Facebook and Twitter. But believe me, this lady is off her rocker. Women take 30 to 40 times more pictures than men in their selfies and stuff. So women are always talking about double standards. Men do this, men do that. We can't do this, we can't do that. We don't get enough pay. We can't go into the men's locker room and sports arenas and watch them shower and watch their dicks. And so men can't go into women's showers and watch naked ladies walk around. So a lot of what's wrong with the world today is women. They've gone too far with this feminism shit and wanting to do everything a man does. They want to play football. Okay, let them go play football and let somebody let them be a running back or a wide receiver and let somebody take their fucking heads off after they catch the pass and while they running the ball. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm saying this as a layman, as a regular person, and as a person who has a graduate degree. This woman, Jessie Fox, I don't know how you spell her name, Jessiefox or what, and the pictures weren't big enough for me to see if it was the woman I saw on TV. But she is just as crazy looking and psychotic looking as a fucking bed bug. Peace out.